Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Tan Tennis channel, and today is another episode of tennis string review. And up on the list we have the Yonex Polytour Spin. It's another string on the Polytour family, and it's being used by some pros like Casper Ruud and Shapovalov. I have done the review on the Polytour Pro from Yonex quite some times ago, which I like that string a lot, so I have high hope for this one because it's a shape poly that should provide me more bite on the ball. And lately I have played a lot with the Restring Zero, which is a sharp edge polyester string, and I saw some comments saying that the Polytour Spin is quite similar. So I will put it to the test today to see how good it is on my Percept 100D. Let's go! The string comes in a shiny black color. It's a 5-sided copolyester string, and when I strung my racket, the string feels really sharp and hard. It hurts my finger a bit, and I thought that it's going to be stiff, but then I played with it and I was like, this is not what I thought at all. Like, the string is a soft poly, very comfortable, and just a little bit firmer than the Polytour Pro. My first impression on the Polytour Spin? Well, I don't want to say this, but I don't feel the extra spin at all. I would even say that I get more spin from the Yonex Polytour Pro than on this Polytour Spin. I don't even know how you name it spin when it doesn't generate extra bite and top spin on the ball. It plays more like a round poly in my opinion. I don't feel the string biting the ball and move and snap back at all. I would guess that this is probably because it's a sharp string, but it's not very slippery. So the main and the cross kind of lock up between each other, and it limits the movement of the string bed. Thus, you don't get the snapback that much. The feel is soft and a little dampened, but not muted. I still can get some crispiness feel of the racket coming through from the string. The launch angle is quite low. I didn't get a good clearance over the net, and when I try to aim for higher ball, the string doesn't give me enough bite to loop the ball in. So yeah, I hit out a lot. The Polytour Spin is very underpowered on the first session that I try. It doesn't mean it has a good control though. I mean, it's good for big hitter because the ball doesn't go off with that much of a power, but I don't feel like it accurate enough. The string has the cons of shape string on the inconsistency of the launch, but it doesn't have the pros of the shape string on bite and top spin. So I would say that I'm not impressed with it at all because you only get the cons but you don't get the pros. So why would you use this one? Just probably go with the Polytour Pro instead. But on the second session that I hit with it, I can feel that the string lost tension a bit and it becomes more powerful, but still limiting you from hitting out. It feels better in my opinion in terms of balance between power and control. It's more easy power. However, for the third session that I play with it, I think it lost tension completely. It becomes kind of a small trampoline that launched the ball out. It gains a lot of power and it's very bouncy. I lost control a lot, especially on the approach shot that I want to put the ball away, hitting a little bit flatter, but still need a bit of a top spin to make it go over the net and loop in. I ended up hitting long for too many times. I cannot find the right spot to go with it. The depth control is not good because when I try to hit a top spin, it becomes too powerful most of the time and launchy. But when I hit flat, like totally flat on my backhand, yeah, it does feel better. On directional control, I think it's pretty good. It may not be very accurate, but I can redirect heavy ball with no issues, like changing the direction of the ball completely. It feels good hitting backhand cross court. It also feels pretty stable on the racket, so I would rate this above average. And the shot that I like is probably the backhand slice that I didn't miss that much. And the touch shots, like drop shot and drop volleys, I think I did it quite good. But in general, my forehand and backhand are below average compared to when I was using any other strings like Restring Zero, Sync, a Polytour Pro, Hyper G, Tour by Soft, etc. etc. On the serve, I think it feels okay. I can generate enough power and pace, but it's not outstanding as my opponent didn't seem to be bothered by my serve that much. But on the return, I think it feels pretty good. I can block the ball back deep pretty well, and I didn't miss that much on the return, so I would rate this one above average. In summary, this is a string that claimed to be a spin that has the worst spin potential that I have ever tried. If I didn't know, I would thought that I was playing with a round poly, because the launch angle and the bite is non-existent. So, will I use this string again? Absolutely not. I would prefer something like Polytour Pro or Strike over this Polytour spin every single day. And compared to Restring Zero, well, the spin and bite on the Zero is on a complete another level, and the tension maintenance, don't even get me to start. This Polytour spin is probably one of the worst in this department. Like the 3 times that I play with it, it plays differently because it lost tension a lot. So I decided to cut it out. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.